Hey everyone, Morgan here. Second video today. Hopefully we're gonna get more interesting from here. I hope so. But then again, I'm just talking, so who knows. Anyway, so my topic tonight is actually like a half serious, half not philosophical, whatever you get out of it, but just making interesting observations from my day. So I'm like a comedian, except I'm not funny. But maybe you'll get a laugh. You see what I did there? Okay. So, and this is, third tries the charm on this video because, I don't have advanced video software and I'm not like a fancy YouTuber or anything. So I went from using the YouTube thing where at like 13 minutes the camera pooped out on me and then the playback was rough, which, it might just be my computer trying to work with YouTube. Who knows? Whatever. But so I tried it on my laptop. So hopefully this will be uploaded when you can hear my thoughts for my third attempt. Anyway, so almost fourth attempt. Anyway, so what I learned today is, and this might be like a duh moment for some of you others who are further along, or like, yeah, duh, we all know this is going to be this phase, is something called transition. Like transition from like one scene to another in a play, transition from one scene in a movie, transition from that even food has transitions. It transitions from your mouth to your teeth to your throat to your tongue, and then it gives you energy, and then you poop, and that's pretty cool. Um, so transitions, and if you're like me, I just got out of college. Yay, class of 2015. And if you're like me, you just got back to your house, you are living with your parents again, which is really weird because college teaches you like defy the man, ask questions. You are built to ask questions. And then when you go to donate clothes and then your mom keeps stuff and then you ask mom, why are you keeping stuff? This is grandma's stuff. And she's like, it could be a Halloween costume. That's never gonna be used. It just shoved in your closet. But anyways, stuff like that where you're like, this is stupid. I don't like this. I'm my own independent free birdie now. I just have to stay in the nest a little longer to get to that point. And you're in a weird transition where you may or may not have a job. You're like, oh my God, what do I do with all this free time if I have that still? Or if I have that now or didn't have, whatever. And if you're like me, it took a week and a half to clean up my room, and my dad still made sort of, you're really gonna put that in that corner. You might want to watch where that might not be the best piece of furniture for your room. Stuff like that. And so it's all part of this thing called life and being young and being a 20 whatever year old. I'm personally 22. So 21, 23, whatever you are, and like the span between now and when you're like 25 and you're like, I have my shit together, I'm marrying this guy, or I dump this girl, or whatever you do and whatever way you float. By that point, you kind of should have your shit together, but this point in your life, this is where Friends and How I Met Your Mother come in, where you're like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. My biggest asset right now is that Lindsay Sterling poster that I have, so that's pretty sweet. My boyfriend's awesome too. Yeah. So it's okay to be at that point where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing with anything. I don't know where my relationship's gonna go. I don't know where my career's gonna go. I don't even have a career yet. Yay! And I refuse to work at a retail store anymore because 3 Christmases at a retail store? There's a reason I have anxiety. Anyways, so what I'm basically trying to say is it's okay to be in this transition where you don't really know what anything is going on and who you are and all this other spiritual, psychological, pretty much like any Disney scene where you're like throwing yourself on like some cliff and you're like talking to the stars or your father up in heaven or your mom that's now a tree or whatever, and you're like, what do I do? And it's like, listen to your heart or whatever. That's kind of how your life's going to be right now, and that's how my life is right now. And I'm not going to lie to you, it scares the shit out of me because I'm the type of person that I like having a plan. I like having everything kind of set out and so I can control things. I'm not talking like those unhealthy relationship things or like OCD stuff, or whatever people are into. Not my place to judge. I'm just saying it's like the fact that I don't know what's going on with my job. I don't have um, I don't have 100% set path with anything else at this point, and that scares me because it's like ever since I was a senior high school, it was like, yeah, go to college, go to school, find a boyfriend. Yeah, I got a boyfriend now. Whatever's going on with that, whatever. I mean, whether you are in a happy place or not, it's still going to feel scary because you're still going to be like, I really don't know what to do right now. Like, for me personally, this last week, I had a job that has terrible management, and even though I filled out the paperwork to work there as a hostess, they have not called me about a start date. And my significant other worked there for 4 years now, got some sort of raise, and he was supposed to work Monday, but he didn't know that because they didn't send out the schedule till Tuesday, and so he got yelled at. And so that's its own little different story that no one needs to care about. But I'm saying not everything works out the first time, and it's been a month almost since I've been home, and I still don't have a job, and that sucks. And I've had a little too much time in my room, I've had a little too much time on the internet, and I'm poor. And when you live in a town where you need money and you're poor, but I'm here to say, if any of these categories frustrate you or upsets you or stresses you out, or you're like, I don't really have a path, what am I doing about my relationship? And you're kind of turning into like, I don't know what the hell that was, maybe a golem? I don't know, maybe I don't fucking know, whatever. Fear not, it'll be okay, because I'm making this video as sort of like a future chill your shit, you're gonna be fine kind of thing, slash chill your shit, you're gonna be fine to whoever's watching this, because whatever age you are, if you're like, I'm so uncertain about the future, it's gonna be okay. You're not gonna be sitting on the floor of your parents' house, watching your cats do weird shit like try to climb behind the blinds on your window and seeing them fail miserably forever. It's gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine, no matter what path you take, whether you marry your high school sweetheart or you dump Lance, the lifeguard that was really hot that one day. It's going to be okay. I promise you. And it's taken 4 videos for me to be completely confident, just because it's like, I know it's going to be okay. If you talk it out with someone, it's definitely going to be okay. But if you're just confident in saying, hey, first goal, get a job. Second goal, whatever, So that's all you need to worry about. Next, like, my mom helped me figure out goals today. And maybe I should have myself more put together compared to other people my age, but that's what YouTube's for, is saying, hey, you're my security, whatever. And like tonight my mom's like, all right, what's your next goal in 3 weeks? And I'm like, oh my God, get a job. I need money, like really badly. Then focus on that. Don't worry about anything else. Pretty soon you'll go into a routine, no matter what or who it involves, and you'll be okay. And for me, when I kind of just had a little too much stress today of like, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do with this problem? What am I going to... I'm going to keep just making weird, like, blowing air out noises until it's like, just let that little, like, nitrogen-filled balloon just... Because that negative shit is not going to help you. You need to be, positive mindset, look forward, whatever you need to do. Maybe go have a couple beers on the weekend and be like, I can tackle the world now. Whatever you need to do, that's cool. And so I guess that leads me to my next segue, a very poor segue, very poor transition, into saying sometimes you just gotta put on face wash. Seriously, I know this sounds weird, but sometimes you literally just have to put on face wash. Like, I just got really distracted. I'm sorry. What's a good thing to say? So basically, like I've been ranting on about for the last 10 minutes, I'm like, today was like, oh, what do I do with my life? And I don't know yet. And so I noticed, I was like, well, my face is feeling kind of gross because I haven't washed my face in like a day or two. I know that's disgusting. I know I should have that down by the time I'm 22, but you know what? People have worse things that they haven't gotten down yet. So, whatever. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? There's one thing I can control right now, and that's my face. So, I put on some face wash, did some zit cream, did like this like little blemish remover thing, whatever it was, and I feel better. I mean, when you take care of yourself, you feel so much better. And whatever way you deal with taking care of yourself, just do it. Just seriously take care of yourself because it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Like, even if you're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life, but I'm going to drink some water. Drink that water, go do that yoga, go wash your face, whatever you want to do. No matter what, it's going to make you feel better about everything else if you take care of yourself. And I know it's a stupid thing to say, but seriously, like, my face feels so much better because face wash is flippin' awesome. It cleans your pores. When like life decides to clog you up with like zits and shit, your face goes, nah, man, I got a plan and I'm cleaning you up. And whether or not you make fun hand gestures and weird noises and whatever, it's gonna be okay. And just put some face wash on. So I'm gonna stop this video now because if you're anything like me, you're like, all right, I'm kind of over focusing on this. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. If I'm interesting, cool. If I'm not, I'll just talk to myself, whatever. So have a good night. I'll probably have one more video before I pass out or you pass out. So enjoy and thanks for listening / watching / entertaining yourself. Bye. Oops. Damn it.